Morning all. So excuse the dressing gown, but just up. So, oh come on, pillow. Oh, sorry. So it is Monday the 13th of March and time is 8:56 a.m. Just about to have my first meal. I'm going to do obviously YouTube today. So gonna have my first meal. A little bit of cleaning and tidying in the house. I have a few things on today. One is I'm getting my eyelashes done, which I can't wait for because they're almost nearly all out. I'm going to a new girl because she's a lot closer to my house. The last place I was going was quite far away. And I found this girl online and she looks really good. So she's about 10 minutes away, which is great. So I'm gonna have that done sort of late morning, and then I'm going for a hair consultation in the afternoon at a new salon, because basically for my hair colour, what I've been doing is each time I've gone home to visit my family, I've got my hair done. Just because the timings have actually worked out okay. But I really want to find somewhere here. Yes, I am going home at the weekend, but I want to find somewhere here, so you know, long term, because over prep I'll probably not go home as often, and particularly when Cameron moves here, then I will probably not go home as often. So going for a consultation for colour, because I kind of want to change it up a little bit. I think I need to speak to them about it, and just to discuss possible extensions, because I miss my long hair. I just over a year ago got my hair cut up to about my shoulder, so yeah, it has grown, but I used to have really long hair naturally, but it needed done because it was in bad condition. What is this? Delivery, but not for me. He looks lost. Please don't come here. Why is my street so busy? Anyway, sorry. So yeah, oh God, anyway, Botox done. I did book it for April. Anyway, so hair, yeah, but I'm gonna talk to them about it because obviously they're very expensive. There's so many different types. The last time I had it, I got it out because it just felt heavy and annoying, and well, the reason I got it was for my show. That's why I got it out. So I just want to have a chat and maybe not get it as long this time, but we'll see. And then I'm going to train, push, devolume. So I have just had 4 days rest in a row, which I hate, but it was needed. So I had a procedure on Friday that involved fasting, took a bit out of me. I also had sedation, so it is good to take a bit of rest. So I had to rest a couple of days before that, just with the way things worked out, and then a couple of days after. My mum came over to look after me, but it also meant that we got to spend some time together, which was great, just the two of us, because she hadn't visited yet. So, and then I'm going home at the weekend and see the rest of my family and my boyfriend and so on. But it was nice to have her here. But it was 6 weeks since I'd had a devolume or planned rest, so it actually timed it really, really well. I wanted to train yesterday, but Meg said another rest day, and it makes sense. So starting back today, the next 3 sessions will be devolume, so it'll just be one working set, but obviously I will take that to failure and so on. So I'm just excited to get back in the gym, to be honest, but I'll train later because of the other things I have on today. And then be back to full volume by the weekend when I go home. We're going to do a couple of sessions with my sister and a session with Cam as well. And then I'll be back next Tuesday. So this was supposed to be a short intro, and it's not. Prep update, by the way, we are 19 weeks and 5 days out. Food has not been changed since the first change. We're now checking in twice a week, so that's Sunday and Wednesday. Weight, I hadn't been playing ball initially, then dropped down, but I think my body was a little bit all over the place with the fasting, so it's kind of sitting around the same now, but lower than it was when we started. So I'll see where we're at on Wednesday. Cardio was still only once a week, steps for 12k, which they have been all off season, which I'm really happy with. I think we want to take this nice and slow. It is 5 weeks longer than my last prep, and composition wise I'm in quite a good place. So I think we'll be taking things slowly, which I'm happy with, but again, wanting to be ready a little early so that we can have refeeds and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, I'll bring you along my day, and I hope everybody is good and enjoys the video. But I'm going to go and eat my food because it's getting cold. Okay, so just back to get my eyelashes done. I want to show you what that light is terrible. So we'll go this way to the, oh, covering with my hand. Oh, sorry. To the light. Oh yeah, ignore the spot. Nice and natural, which I like, but some volume. If you understand lashes, these are hybrids, mix of classic and volume, and I love them. So it's time to have another meal. So I've had 2 meals. This will be 3rd meal of the day, and then I'm gonna obviously go for my hair consult which will be around 3 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock now. And then it's time to train, devolume, push. And then Love Island final tonight, of course. I get my life back when it's over. Obviously I've been enjoying it, but it takes up a lot of time. But once I start watching something, I can't stop. So that's me. Anyway, gonna go and watch some TV until the food's ready. So I'll see you later. Hello, just back from the, what is that? Oh, what? Oh, no. Why? No, right. Sorry about this. I keep covering the camera with my hand, like, I don't know. An old person, I was going to say, but that's a bit offensive. Just back from my hair consultation, booked in for Friday to get the colour done. It's going to be a little bit different. Expensive, but worth it. And I also had a consultation about a weave. Not doing that this Friday because they're going to get the colour done, make sure I like it, then order the hair if I'm going for the weave, which I probably will, but seeing the price I almost collapsed. So well, let's split this over a couple of sessions. Anyway, speaking of session, it's time to go eat oats and a bagel and train. Push, devolume, push. It's pissing with rain, which is just awful. So, you know, as much as I want to train, I'd also love to lie in bed, but anyway, gonna train while I can. So yeah, see you at the gym. So this is my push session. It's a devolume session as it's my first one back after 4 days of rest. So what I've done is the last working set of every exercise, but each one taken to failure, and sort of still trying to push decent load. So this is the prime shoulder press machine. I'm supposed to have a dead stop at the bottom, which just means I come down and touch the machine at the bottom. No bouncing though, because you can end up causing a bit of a bounce in this and probably injure your shoulder, as well as just it's not really beneficial. Plate per side, I have done heavier on this in my top set, but I said as this is a back off, we've gone for a plate per side, which I'm pretty happy with. Happy with form and the feeling in my shoulders. So yeah, all good here. Last rep, oh no. Next is my Smith chest press, trying to bring it down as close to my chest as possible, almost touching. The heaviest I've done on this recently is a plate per side. First time I did it, my depth was shocking. So then I tried again with good depth and lost a rep, but was pretty happy because it's taken me a very long time to get a plate per side. Again, obviously not doing that on this session because we're back off sets only. But yes, looking forward to trying to chase a plate per side for a bit more reps. I think I got 5 last time. So yes, and I always put the stoppers up a bit on this because, as you see, I'm going to fail my last rep, and it's just so I can do this safely without a spot. Love this machine, Gym Leco flat press. It's 25 kilo a side. The most I've done is a plate and a half, which is 30 kilo per side. But as I said, I keep saying back off sets only. Really love the connection with my chest. Initially, I hated this machine. I couldn't get myself lying in the correct position. I was sliding about in the seat or on the bench, sorry, and too far forward, too far back, etc. But I think I've got it lined up nicely now, and I can feel it really well in my pec. Normally put my feet on a little step, but couldn't find one because the gym was very busy. But yeah, absolutely love this and feel like I've progressed it super well, because for a long time I couldn't even do a plate. So pushing strength overall has improved massively. And then here we have finally single arm rope tricep on the cable. A couple of sets of this, but obviously again today only one set. I always start off with my less strong arm, and I will always make sure in unilateral work I take each arm to failure, even if sometimes my stronger arm I get 2 extra reps than the other. You need to always be taking your sets to failure. So yeah, there's lots of cables in this gym. I usually try and do certain exercises on the same one each time so I can compare numbers. Sometimes that's difficult depending on what's available, but this is the one I normally use. So yeah, I absolutely love the feeling of pumped triceps, and yeah, quite enjoy this movement. So here we have a little bit of posing. This is my eye walk that I've created along with Phoebe from Elite Posing Academy. Trying to practice posing every day if possible. So if I don't get it done at home in the mornings, I'll do it in the gym post session, as much as possible. I'm doing check-in twice a week, so I'll make sure obviously practicing it in my posing suit both of those times. But yes, we've changed about a few poses in this, and obviously we need to see what happens as I lean down, but overall I'm pretty happy, particularly with my back shot. I do think it's going to be my better shot just because my glutes, hams and lats have all come up a lot more than the front, but that's okay. So yeah, really like my eye walk and just working on making it less stiff. This is just the mandatories, so mandatory front pose here, which yeah, I like it. Just trying to sort of bring my own little transitions to this. As I said, working with Phoebe, so having a lesson maybe every 6 to 8 weeks. So I've got one coming up in a few weeks' time. Side shot, that used to be my really poor side, and it's actually almost becoming my better side. I just couldn't get the twist. I think everybody has one side that's not so good, but I've definitely worked on it, and it's so much better. But just have to do a little bit of thinking while I'm posing. So yeah, super excited for show day this year. Got my bikini colour sorted as well, which I can't wait to show all of you, but it will be a little surprise. Yes, just finishing on my front mandatory there, and off we go, off stage. Another video from the car. Try not to put my finger in front of the camera because I keep doing it. So I'm gonna wrap the video up here because it is 8 p.m. and there's nothing much else to show you. I'm just outside the gym, just done my session. Obviously I've talked you through what I've shown you. I also did a little quad top up, which I always have at the end of that session. And I did rear delts on the cable, single arm this time because I couldn't get the cable I wanted for double arm, dual arm, whatever you want to call it. And I also, what did I not show you? Did lateral raises on the cable. Again, used a different cable from normal just because the gym was very busy. It is Monday evening, so fair enough. So yeah, I mean, felt like I got a little bit of a pump. Excuse me, oh dear. But still feeling very flat. Just haven't trained in 4 days, and we're in preps. You get that flat stage everyone talks about. It's so real, and it messes up your head. I also showed you some post-session posing there, which is much improving every week. I think I'm trying to practice almost every day as long as I have some time. So yeah, I'm just gonna drive home now. I've still got to eat post-workout, and then one more meal, which is yogurt and rice cakes. Watch the Love Island final. And then tomorrow we have devolume pull, which I am so excited for because pull is my favorite session. Yeah, but that is that. Gonna end the video here. Again, as I say, please like, subscribe, tell me if there's anything you want me to cover. I don't mind, training wise, food wise, prep wise, life wise. Let me know, and I will hopefully see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching, listening and supporting.